In this video, I am going to explain the concept of nested structures in C programming. Basically, what is a nested structure? Nested structure is a structure within structure, or else we may say nested structures are structures declared inside other structure as its data member. When we declare structure inside other structure as its data member, those type of structures are called nested structure. We have two different methods to define our nested structure. One is embedded structure, other one is separate structure. Okay. Using two methods, we may able to define our nested structure. Okay, let me explain what is embedded structure and separate structure methods to define my nested structure. So I have a structure defined, that is employee. How to define a structure? Structure definition starts with the keyword struct, following that name of the structure, and then all the data members are included within this curly brace. With this semicolon, your structure definition is going to end. Within this curly brace, we need to define our data members. Okay. In this structure employee, we have three data members: ID, name and salary. In addition to this, we have one more data member called address. So data type of ID is, it is integer data, name is a character array, and salary is also a integer value. Okay. But we when consider this address is again a structure. Okay, how to define the structure? Struct address. Again, address has two data members defined. One is city, other one is pin code. Of course, city is a character array and pin code is a integer value. Okay, I have defined a structure employee. Within the structure employee, as a data member, I have included one more structure definition, that is definition of the structure address. Okay, the definition of the address closes here. Before I close this address, I am going to define structure variable for this address, that is A1. So if I declare nested structure like this, those type of definitions are called embedded structure definition for nested structure. Okay, and then I need to define nested structure using second method. Second method is called separate structures. Then we have one more method to define this nested structure, that is using separate structure. If I use separate structure method, first define this address, struct address. This structure contains two data member. The structure definition ends with this semicolon. One is my character array, that is city. Other one is pin code. City and pin code is data members defined inside this structure, that is address. After defining, I need to define the structure employee. Struct employee. Within this employee, I have four data members. First one is ID, and then character array, that is name, and then integer data member salary. In addition to this, I am going to include structure variable of this structure, that is address. Okay, how to declare structure variable for this structure address, that is struct address A1. Okay, so we have discussed two methods to define our nested structure. That is the first one is using embedded structures. Second method is using separate structure. What is the difference between both the methods? In embedded structure method, the structure definition is included within another structure. Okay, we have defined the structure address within the definition of another structure, that is employee. So employee is my outer structure and address is my inner structure. Okay. If I use this separate structure method, okay, the inner structure which is included within this employee is defined outside. Okay, first we need to define the structure. Okay, and then as a data member within employee, I have included structure variable of this address. Okay, so as a data member, structure variable is included. Here as a data member, entire structure definition is included. That is the basic difference between defining nested structure using embedded structure method and the separate structure method. Let me explain with an example C program how to define a embedded structure, how to define a nested structure using embedded structure method, and how to access the data member. Okay, I have defined an embedded structure called employee. Okay, what is a embedded structure? A structure is defined inside another structure as its data member. See here, I have defined the structure address, okay, inside another structure employee as its data member. Address is data member of this employee. So I have used embedded structure method to define a nested structure. Next I need to write how to access the data member. Okay. So while writing the program, I need to include my standard output input-output.header file. So include stdio.h. First I am including my structure definition. Okay, structure definition ends with the semicolon. Then I am going to start my main function. Okay, it is void main. I have defined my nested structure. Now I need to define a structure variable for my nested structure. If I want to access the data members defined inside a structure, definitely I need a structure variable. So I need to define a structure variable, and using the structure variable I am going to access the data members. Okay, how to define a structure variable? Okay, structure variable declaration starts with the keyword struct. Okay, and then for which inner structure is address, outer structure is employee, to which structure I need to declare a structure variable for the outer structure, that is employee. Okay, for employee I am going to declare a structure variable is E1. During the declaration of the structure variable, I need to initialize value for the structure variable. Since I need to initialize a set of values are enclosed within curly brace. Okay, so while assigning values in the defined order of the data members, I need to assign the values. Values are assigned as the data members are defined in which order. Okay, so in the first data member is ID, so I need to assign value for the first data member, that is 1. Okay, and then value for the second data member, name, it is Abul. Okay, and then value for the third data member, salary, it is 50,000. Okay, and then I need to assign value for the next data member, address, that is for the data member of the structure address. Okay, first data member is city, I need to assign the value. So I am assigning value Chennai. Okay, I need to assign value for the next data member, pin code. Okay, the value assigned here is 600001. Okay, close the set of values with this curly brace and close the declaration. Okay, so I have declared a structure variable E1 for this outer structure employee. Okay, using this structure variable, now I want to access its data member. If I want to access the data members, how to access the data members? To access the data members, definitely I need the structure variable of the structure. Okay, structure variable of this structure employee is E1. Okay, if I want to access the data member ID, structure variable dot operator and then my data member, that is ID. Okay, and then if I want to access the second data member, E1 dot name. Okay, if I want to access the third data member, E1 dot salary. My fourth data member is a inner structure. If I want to access the data members defined inside this inner structure, I need structure variable of the outer structure dot structure variable of the inner structure. Inner structure is address. Structure variable of this address is A1. Okay, so A1 dot then data member, that is city. City is data member of the structure address. So if I want to access city, I need structure variable of address, that is A1. A1 is data member of the structure employee. So if I want to access the A1, I need structure variable of this employee, which is E1. Okay. And then if I want to access pin code, E1 dot A1 dot pin code. If I want to print value of this data member, I can include this within a printf statement. Printf, okay, ID colon, ID is integer value, so percentage D. Then after printing the value, I want to move to the next line, so I am using the control string /n, okay, which will print the value of ID. If I want to print the value of name, printf name colon, name is a string value, so my control string is percentage %s, and then control string to move to the next line. This printf statement will print the value of ename. Okay, and then printf statement to print the value of the data member salary. Salary is of course integer value, so control string is percentage %d. To move to the next line, control string /n. Next, I need to print the value of city. City is a string value, so the control string is percentage %s. Then to move to the next line, control string /n. Okay, this control string will be replaced by the value of this data member city. Okay, and then next printf statement to print the value of this data member pin code. So pin colon, pin code is integer value, so control string is percentage %d. To move to the next line, okay, /n. Okay, so I have used printf statement to print the value of the data members, which is defined inside this employee structure using the structure variable and dot operator. I am going to access the data member. If I look into my output of my program, the output will be ID colon. What is the value of ID? We have assigned value to the structure variable. Value is 1. For name, the value assigned is Abul. Okay, and then for this structure variable salary, I have initialized value, that is 50,000. Okay, and then for city, I have initialized the value, that is Chennai. Okay, for this pin code, I have initialized value 600001. Okay, so my output will look like this. Okay, next I will explain how to define a nested structure using the separate structure method and how to access its data member. With the example program, now I will explain how to write a C program to define nested structure using separate structure method and how to access the data member inside the structure. Okay, first let me define a nested structure using separate structure method. Okay, in the separate structure method, as a data member, the definition of the structure is not going to include as in case of embedded structure, but the structure variables are included as a data member. First, define the inner structure. My inner structure is address, struct address. Address contains two data member. One is city. City is a character array. And then next one is pin code. Pin code is a integer value. Once the definition of the structure is over, it completes with the semicolon. So the definition of the address structure ends with the semicolon. Now I need to define my outer structure. Outer structure is my employee. Okay, so employee, it contains 4 data members. One is integer value ID, next one is then character array name, and then third one is integer data member salary, and then fourth one is, here I am not going to add the entire definition of the inner structure, but the structure variable of the inner structure which is defined outside this outer structure, that is employee. So I need to include structure variable of this structure, that is address. Okay, struct address A1. Instead of including the definition of the structure, I have included structure variable of this structure, that is address. Okay, I have not included the entire definition of the structure inside this employee. Instead, I have included the structure variable of this structure, that is address. By this separate structure method, I have defined a nested structure. Okay, so now I need to define a structure variable to access this data members. How to define the structure variable? So I am going to start my main function. Inside main function, I am going to define structure variable for this employee. How to define structure variable? Struct employee E2. E2 is structure variable of the structure employee. While declaring this structure variable, I am going to initialize value for this structure variable. While initializing the value should be initialized in the same order as the data members are declared. Okay, so first data member is ID. So I am assigning value 5 for this ID. For name, I am assigning value Kalam. Okay. For this salary, I am assigning value 60,000. For city, I am assigning value Delhi. For this pin code, I am assigning value 600002. So I have declared a structure variable for this structure employee. Okay, here I am going to declare a pointer variable for this structure employee. Okay, using the pointer variable, I am going to access the data member. How to access the pointer? How to declare the pointer variable? Struct employee EPTR. EPTR is pointer variable. To specify this as a pointer variable, it is prefixed with a star symbol. Okay, so what could be content of this pointer variable? Normally pointer variable contains a memory address. Here this is pointer variable for the structure. Memory address allocated for this structure variable can be assigned to this pointer variable EPTR, since EPTR is of type employee. I need to access the data members using the pointer variable, that is EPTR. I need to initialize value for this EPTR. Okay, so EPTR is going to contain a memory address whose memory address can be assigned for this pointer variable. Memory address of variable of this structure, that is structure variable of this structure, that is employee. Which one is structure variable for this structure employee? E2. E2's memory address can be assigned with EPTR. Okay, how to get memory address of E2? That is, it is prefixed with this ampersand symbol. This ampersand symbol is going to fetch you the memory address allocated for E2. E2 is not assigned a single memory address, a group of memory address. In that case, it will take the first memory address or the starting address allocated for E2, that is assigned to EPTR. Okay. Now using this pointer variable, I am going to access this data member. Okay, and then after accessing the data member, I am going to print the data member. If I want to access the first data member using EPTR, if this is the structure variable, I can make use of dot operator. Since it is pointer variable, I can make use of this arrowhead operator, okay, to access the content of ID. After getting the content of ID, using this printf statement, the value is getting printed. Okay. Next, I need to print the value of name, that is pointer variable, arrowhead operator, and then name of the data member, is name. And then I need to print value of this salary. This control string will be replaced by the value of this data member. How to access the data member? Pointer variable, arrowhead operator, and then name of the data member. Name of the data member is salary. Next, I need to access the content of the data member, that is city. City is not the data member of this employee, but the data member of the structure address, which is enclosed within this employee. To access the content of this city, how to access? EPTR, pointer variable, is going to access its data member using arrowhead operator. Which one is data member? A1 is data member of employee. So I am using this arrowhead operator to access this data member A1. A1 is again a structure variable. I can make use of this structure variable to access its data member, that is city, using dot operator. So the combination of arrowhead operator and pointer operator, dot operator is used to access the data member of this inner structure. Okay, and then if I want to access the content of the data member pin code using this pointer variable EPTR, EPTR contains structure variable A1 as its data member. So to access data member, I am using arrowhead operator. Okay. So if this A1 is structure variable for this structure address, if it want to access its data member pin code, I am making use of this dot operator. Dot operator pin code will get the content of this data member pin code, and it is replaced by this control string. Okay. Let me write how my output will look like. My output will look like this. Value of ID is printed. Value assigned for the first data member is 5. Name is value assigned for the second data member is Kalam. And for salary, I have assigned the value. And then for city data member, I have assigned the value Delhi. For pin code, I have assigned this value. Okay. And then let me consolidate whatever I have discussed here. We have discussed what is nested structures. Structures within structures are structure defined inside another structure as its data members are called nested structure. We have two different ways to define our nested structure. One is embedded structure, other one is separate structure. In embedded structure, as a data member, entire definition of the inner structure is included. Okay. In separate structure, only the structure variable of inner structure is included. Okay, we have two different methods to define nested structure. One is embedded structure and other one is separate structure. In embedded structure, definition of the inner structure is enclosed within this embedded structure. In the separate structure, inside only the structure variable is enclosed as a data member, not the entire definition. Okay, so if I want to access the data members of the nested structure, how to access my data member? Okay, if I use normal structure variable dot operator and then name of the data member can access the data member. If I want to access the data member of the inner structure, structure variable of my outer structure and structure variable of my inner structure dot data member. Okay, using two dot operator, I may access the data member of the inner structure if I want to access. Okay, so if I want to access using pointer variable, how to access? This is how to access the data member using structure variable. If I use pointer variable, how to access the data member? Okay, so pointer variable, arrowhead operator and then data member to access the data member of my outer structure. If I want to access data member of the structure which is nested inside, that is inner structure, pointer variable, arrowhead operator, structure variable of my inner structure dot data member. Okay, I may make use of combination of arrowhead operator and dot operator to access the content of inner data members of my inner structures.